Hi, friends and family. As some of you know, I'm participating in an extreme athletic event in the Amazon jungle to support a program called the Ikiama Nukuri program. That program is empowering the women of the Amazon rainforest to take leadership roles in protecting the rainforest. They're taking leadership roles in their community, taking leadership roles in their country, and they're taking leadership roles on the world stage. And this Ikiama Nukuri program is in support of that. I'll tell you more about that program in a minute, but I wanted to first tell you about the fun part, which is this race that I'm participating in. The race is called the Arutam race, and Arutam means spirit of the jungle. And the Achuwa people have come up with this race. They've invited us to participate in this race in support of their Ikiama Nukuri program. And the race starts with a kayaking event. We're going to fly about 60 miles into the rainforest, and we're going to get in kayaks, and we're going to race down the Pastaza River, which is one of the larger tributaries to the Amazon. And we're going to race down that river to an Achuwa community where we'll spend the remainder of the afternoon and the evening learning about their culture, and participating in their ceremonies and just learning what we can learn and enjoying being part of their community. And then the next day, we're going to get up and we're going to have a foot race through the Amazon jungle, a trek through the Amazon jungle to the next community. And we'll do the same thing in that community. We'll spend the evening and the afternoon and the evening with that community and learn about them and participate in their ceremonies and things. And the next day, we'll get up and do what's called orienteering. Now, I've never done this before, but the way it's described to me is you get a compass and you get a map, and you're given 3 or 4 different locations that you need to find in the Amazon jungle. Check in at those locations and make your way back, hopefully make your way back to that community. And so there'll be an event and a race to do that. And then there'll be other events either that day and I think the next where we'll do blow dart shooting, and we'll do some other events, I think climbing trees or some things that they have set up for us to compete against the Achuwa men of the Amazon jungle. Of course, I'm not planning to win. I'm planning to have fun. I'm planning it's going to be a great event. I'll do my best. But it's mostly about just having a lot of fun and participating and supporting a worthy cause, which is the next thing I wanted to tell you a little bit more about is the Ikiama Nukuri program. In the email that you're going to get about this, you're going to get some links to that program. You can read more about it. You can read about the details of it. And if you have more questions, then you can call me and I can put you in touch with other people if I don't have the answers. But this program was created by the Achuwa women of the Amazon, and it was initially created for them to educate themselves and the other women in the Amazon about safe childbirth, because they had a high infant mortality, and they wanted to do something about that, and they began to educate themselves, and this program was in support of that, and for them to teach one another about safe childbirth practices. That has evolved into a leadership training where they are training themselves to become leaders in their community. They're training themselves to become leaders in their country. And they're training themselves to become leaders on the world stage as it regards to protecting the Amazon rainforest, which is a real game changer as far as I'm concerned, and I think as everybody else is concerned, because I think women from the Amazon are best situated to look out for all of life. It's just a natural place for them to be and a place for them to come from. Anyway, you can read more about that. I don't want to say too much because I'll mess it up, but read more about it, become educated on it, because I think it's a really worthy program that I'm supporting and that we're supporting by doing this race. Now, I wanted to invite you, and I'm really excited about this part. I want to invite you to participate in this program and to participate in the race. Okay, and here's how you can do that. The first thing you can do is support me. Is send me kudos, send me whatever, way to go, Jim kinds of messages, and just keep me pumped up and keep me moving forward with this. My training actually in the last week has really took a nosedive for whatever reason I've gotten lazy, so I've got to get back at it, and I'm going to do that today. I'm going to start today and restart and be ready for this thing because I want to do well. I want to finish. I want to live. So anyway, so that's one thing you can do to support me is just your moral support will be amazing. I will really, really appreciate that. The other thing is to pass the email along that I sent you that will contain this video or a link to this video and links to lots of other things. And read through that and pass that along to anybody you think that the Ikiama Nukuri program resonates with, that they might want to support that program because it is really a worthy cause. And so pass that along to any of your friends and family that you think that would resonate with them and let them look into it and decide if they would like to support that. The third way that you can participate would be to send this along to athletes that might want to participate. We need 20 athletes to make this thing happen. Actually, I think that's the maximum we can take. I think we have 12 places open now. I'm not sure where we are with the count, but we certainly want to fill every spot that we can. So pass this along. If there's any athletes that you can think of that this resonates with, send this to them. And really, they don't have to be athletes. I'm not an athlete. I like to call myself an athlete. I like to stand next to athletes and pretend like I'm an athlete. But I'm just an average guy that likes to do things. So anyway, pass this along to anybody that might resonate with. We'd love to have them. They can call me. You can give them my number, and I'll tell them all about it and see if we can fill up all of those spots. And the last thing that I would ask you to do would be to make a contribution, a financial contribution to the Ikiama Nukuri program. And in the note that I sent you, there's a link that you can click on and you can make a contribution. And I would ask you to be generous in that. If this resonates with you and it seems like a worthy cause, then just make a generous contribution. That's all. And if you do any of those four things, then what I will do in exchange for that is I will keep you posted on all of the things that I'm doing. I'm going to take videos and pictures of my training and write little stories about it. Some of you have read some of my stories, and some of you like them, and I'll be writing some stories about what I'm doing or the people that I'm meeting or the things that happen along my training journey. I'm also going to take a lot of videos and pictures and write stories about this whole event as it unfolds and from the rainforest. Now, I won't be able to send you live videos, I don't think. If I can, I will. But I'm going to send videos out. I'm going to take videos, and I'm going to put that together and send those out to all of the people that are supporting me and supporting this cause to tell them all about what's going on so that you can enjoy vicariously. You can get some vicarious pleasure from participating in this thing and seeing what we do. You'll see the athletes. You'll meet some of the indigenous people that I'm with. And I will tell you as much as I can and show you as much as I can about that event. And then when I get out of the rainforest, I'm going to set up a Zoom meeting. And I did this last time I went to the Amazon. I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to invite all of the athletes that participate. And hopefully some of those athletes will come to that Zoom meeting, and some of their family and their supporters will show up as well. And we'll just have a great community meeting where we talk about what we did and all of the things that happened. We'll answer questions. And it'll just be a fun conversation about this whole event and what we did and what we're doing and maybe what's next. And then hopefully we can inspire people to participate next year because we're going to do this again. And so anyway, those are the four ways that you can participate, is to give me moral support, to tell any of your friends and family about the Ikiama Nukuri program, to tell them about this Arutam race that is going on if they'd like to participate in that. And you can support financially the Ikiama Nukuri program. So anyway, I hope that you enjoy this. I hope that you enjoy the videos and things that are attached to this email. And I really, really look forward to talking to you at that Zoom meeting in the end. So thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye.